The opinions expressed on this program are solely those of its hosts, guests, or callers, and do not necessarily represent the opinions of WTBR-FM, its management, other producers, or sponsors.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. This is the Cultural Pittsfield radio show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM and in Lee 88.1. Bev and I are practicing our Lee. Bev Prentice is operating the board. Thank you, Bev. And my name is Jen Glockner. I'm the director of the Office of Cultural Development for the wonderful city of Pittsfield. We're on WTBR 89.7 FM and 88.1 in Lee. They're everywhere. WSBR. They're everywhere. Anyway, the cultural season of Pittsfield and Berkshire County is underway in a big way. Kudos to the 4th of July committee, the parade committee, the Rebecca Breen, who is the president, PCTV for filming it. It was just an amazing thing. It was so much fun, and it's 2 hours long. People come from all over to see this parade. 2 hours of fun for the 4th of July parade. The run beforehand was also amazing. 1,300 runners were registered.
1,300?
1,300 runners were registered, and it was a beautiful day for all of it. So thank you to everyone behind the scenes that puts that stuff together, and then we just sit there and watch and clap and cheer the runners on. Anyway, lots of stuff happening now that we're through the 4th of July. A lot of things happening in Pittsfield and beyond. This is a new thing going on in downtown Pittsfield. Tito's Mexican Bar, Wander Berkshires, and Downtown Pittsfield Inc. are hosting a new series called Depot After Dark on select evenings this summer on Liberty Street, which is the alleyway between Tito's and Wander and Crawford Square. Depot After Dark will feature DJ-led dance parties from 8 to 11 p.m., so late, with food and drink available for purchase. Beverages, including beer, wine, margaritas, will be available from Tito's, and non-alcoholic cocktails and other specialty drinks will be available from Wander. Attendees are invited to bring their own food or order takeout from Tito's. These are happening on Friday, July 18th, Saturday, July 26th, and Saturday, August 30th. It's so fun. Big old dance party in the alleyway. So that alleyway, if you go down Depot Street and you're going past Tito's and look right, it's right down there before you get to Tito's. And they're going to make it into a big old dance party. That's very, very cool. Downtown Pittsfield Inc., Tito's Mexican Bar and Grill, and Wander's Berkshires are presenting those events. We are talking about, we're in the middle of July right now.
I don't want to think about that.
I know. It's insane. What happened?
This season always just flies by.
What happened? How did that happen? Yeah, it's crazy. And there is a special Saturday edition of Arts Walk in downtown Pittsfield, July 12th from 1 to 4 p.m. Special Saturday edition of First Friday's Arts Walk. It's going on throughout downtown. Participating venues include Berkshire Art Center, Berkshire Theater Group, Clock Tower Artists, Framework by Downtown Pittsfield Inc., Hotel on North, Marketplace Cafe, New Arts Gallery and Studios, Roots and Dreams and Mustard Seeds, and the Soda Chef. Lots of places to go. I know, a lot of places to go for this special edition of Arts Walk on July 12th. From 1 to 4 p.m. All of this information that we're talking about is on lovepittsfield.com, lovepittsfield.com, which is a great event calendar for all of the cool things to do in Pittsfield. Once again, this is the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM and 88.1 in Lee. Woohoo! Bev Prentice is operating the board, and we are laughing together a lot this morning because that's what we do in the middle of July. My name is Jen Glockner. I'm the director of the Office of Cultural Development for the wonderful city of Pittsfield. Our offices are located in the Liechtenstein Center for the Arts in Pittsfield at 28 Rennie Avenue. And right now we have the CATA, Community Access to the Arts. I Am a Part of Art show on the walls of the Liechtenstein. About 150 plus works of art on the walls, all done by CATA artists. CATA is one of the most amazing organizations in the Berkshires, actually around the world. And they put on this show every year at the Liechtenstein, and it fills the walls in July and August, and we're so thrilled to host it. We have an opening reception on July 10th, which this will air after that reception, but then it will be up on the walls all the months of July and August, opening again on August 1st for First Fridays at 5. And our gallery is open Wednesday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. or by appointment. You can always reach out and make an appointment if you can't make it during those hours. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And the CATA artists all get a commission for sales. So all of the works are up for sale, and there's a commission for...
It's a fabulous organization.
It's just fabulous. We love them. So come check out the I Am a Part of Art show put on by CATA, Community Access to the Arts, at the Liechtenstein Center for the Arts, 28 Renning Avenue, throughout the months of July and August. It's we're honored every year to host them. It's a wonderful organization. So middle of July, what this means for us is that we're starting to think again, always still, about First Fridays at 5. We didn't have a First Fridays at 5 in July because the first Friday of the month was the 4th of July. And there was a parade and a baseball game and fireworks already happening that we did not need to add anything more to that. So the next First Fridays at 5 is August 1st, the earliest that a First Friday can be, on the very first of the month.
Really?
Yeah, August 1st. First Fridays at 5.
Okay.
Woohoo! 5 to 8 p.m. in downtown Pittsfield. Both blocks of the street from Park Square all the way to Columbus Avenue will be closed. We are knocking on Formica and hoping for good weather. We've just had in June, there was so much wind, we thought the tents were going to blow away. We had to shut it down because there was a storm, so we shut it down early. So please, on August 1st, bring us some weather. Bring us some good weather.
Sun.
Sunshine. We don't even care if it's cloudy a little bit. But let's have some good weather for the First Fridays at 5 in August. We have a band, Sample the Cat, that will be on the main stage at Persip Park. DJ Youngchamp is booked for the DJ at the Park Square end. Some food vendors throughout. Hot Plate Brewing will be doing their beer garden near Persip Park. Art in the Park will be Jim Horsford, the potter. Malik Adams Powell will also be there. Bowie the Clown will be doing the balloon twisting. And as I said, the Liechtenstein Center for the Arts will be open for First Fridays at 5 for the CATA art show. I am a part of art. It's just hard to believe that all this stuff is happening.
I like that line. I am a part of art.
I am a part of art. Yep. It's very good stuff. The CATA artists are inspirational in many ways, and their art is beautiful. I mean, it's gorgeous. So we're happy to host the CATA Art Show every year at the Liechtenstein Center for the Arts. First Fridays at 5, all of that information is again on lovepittsfield.com. The city of Pittsfield has a new website. They've just unveiled a new website. This is, things in Pittsfield are confusing if you're not internal because you can't figure out who does what. You're grateful that things get done, but the internal parts are sometimes confusing. So, the city of Pittsfield has this new website that they've unveiled that I'm going to tell you about. You can still get to it at cityofpittsfield.org, but it's very much clearer when you go to it, you see, oh, I need to apply for a permit for my event. Here's where I have to go. Oh, I have to do this. Here's where I have to go. And
Great.
it's connected to our website. The Cultural Development Office has its own website because we have so many events going on, and that is lovepittsfield.com. And we can post any event that you want that's going on in the city of Pittsfield. It's very cool.
Excellent.
Yeah. So change is sometimes okay.
As long as it's not those ones where the colors are like the background. I have.
What are you talking about?
I have seen so many of those lately. I can't read what they're writing
I don't know what you're talking about.
on a website.
The colors are, you mean if the background is different?
The background blends in with the words color.
Oh. And is it a pop-up ad or is it part of the website?
It's part of the website.
Oh.
Maybe it's me. I don't know.
I don't think it's you. I don't think it's you. I was going to find this, but I'll find it later. The actual website. If you go to
It's
the city.
probably
Oh, there it is.
stupendous.
Pittsfieldma.gov.
Okay.
Pittsfieldma.gov. Because we are a municipality. So isn't that, it's become kind of standard practice for state municipalities, city municipalities, state organizations to have a .gov website, a .gov ending. I'm not in IT, so I can't remember what that's called. But this is now pittsfieldma.gov, and our emails are going to be changing also. But the good news is if you go to the old website, it pops up. It's very clear. And look there's a beautiful picture on the
there
cover of the
is.
website, which is lovely. I don't think any of these are what you were talking about,
Good.
right? They're pretty
Thankfully.
clear to read.
Okay.
So good. You can go to that website, Bev, and you'll be all right.
I'll take your word for it.
You'll be just fine. Oh, once again, this is the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM and
WSBR 88.1 in Lee.
woohoo! My name is Jen Glockner. I'm the director of the Office of Cultural Development for the city of Pittsfield, and Bev Prentice is operating the board. Everyone that we would have on as guests are super busy in this season of busyness, doing all of the things that are happening in the city of Pittsfield. Fuzzy is the name of a new play at Barrington Stage Company.
Fuzzy?
It's called Fuzzy, and it's a puppeteer play. It's a puppet play, and I was fortunate enough to attend a live airing of the Round Table for WAMC at the Colonial Theater this week, and they played an excerpt of one of the songs from Fuzzy, and it was so beautiful. So the writers for this play were on the round table to discuss Fuzzy, because what is it? It's a musical.
Okay.
It's a musical.
Okay.
And the writers explained that it's based on when one of the writers was at the end of life for one of their parents over the course of 6 months. So doesn't that sound very sad? But it's something it's something everybody goes through at one point in their lives. And they didn't want it to be super, super sad. They wanted to tell this beautiful story, but they didn't want it to be super, super sad. So they looked at each other and said, how can we make this not so sad? And they said, puppets.
Sure.
So it's a puppet it's a puppet show, but it's beautiful. So I'm going to actually read you the description.
Okay.
Barrington Stage continues its tradition of daring theater with a teeny tiny musical about the great big things in life. Fuzzy is a furry little puppet who has come home to take care of his ailing mother. What begins as a reluctant reunion becomes a touching tangle of the complex ties that bind us. Fuzzy is a big-hearted, bittersweet comedy about stories themselves, why we tell them, how we tell them, and what they mean to us.
A comedy.
It's a comedy, but it's a moving comedy, I think.
Oh.
And this one song that they played for this live airing of the Roundtable was just gorgeous. The singer was super talented. So that is happening at Barrington Stage Company, and Camelot is at Barrington Stage Company as well. Everybody is raving about Camelot. This is happening at Barrington Stage through July 19th at the big Boyd Quinson Theater. It's happening now through July 19th. This is a fresh take on the classic musical. Amid mystical forests and grand castles, Camelot tells a beloved tale of a leader's integrity, courage, and empathy. A chronicle of the struggle for civilization and goodness in a world accustomed to violence and hate. With the legendary story of King Arthur's Round Table, doomed romance, and a stunning score, Camelot has won the hearts of generations of musical theater lovers. Winner of 4 Tony Awards, this classic musical is a hymn to an era of leadership that upheld idealism and championed the potential of humankind. Based on artistic director Alan Paul's award-winning production at a theater company in Washington, D.C., Barrington Stage Company is thrilled to present this revitalized production, marking Barrington Stage Company's first show by Lerner and Loewe.
That's interesting.
I know people that, know what they're talking about, which I don't mean to say that, but I know people that go to a lot of plays and performances in the Berkshires and around the country that went to this and said, you got to go. So everybody's raving about it. And these actors are the actors that Barrington Stage Company and Berkshire Theater Group get are just unbelievable that they come here to Pittsfield for this. So thank you. Thank you to both of those organizations for bringing world-class theater to us in Pittsfield and in the Berkshires. That's a very cool thing. So Barrington Stage Company has a box office that you can go to for all of these productions. Oh, and they've been doing this Mr. Finn's Cabaret also, 2025 Cabaret series, which that's downstairs at the Siddell and Lee Blatt Performing Arts Center at 36 Linden Street. And it's just a more intimate musical performance. July 13th and 14th, Elizabeth Stanley will be there. She's back at Mr. Finn's for the first time in over 10 years.
Wow.
Joe Iconis and family are there Monday, July 28th and Tuesday, July 29th. He's definitely a fan favorite at Mr. Finn's Cabaret. This is Matt Friend. It's TikTok's king of impressions, brings his fast-paced, star-studded comedy to Mr. Finn's. Uncanny voices and razor-sharp timing will have you roaring. One night only. August 3rd. Emily Skinner is there, August 24th and 25th. Alicia Umphris is there, September 4th and 5th. Tom Kitt is there, September 6th and 7th.
I love those voice impressionists.
Yeah. Isn't that unbelievable how they can do that?
Yeah.
It impresses me always with when people, because then if you're not looking and you hear that, you think it's who they're impersonating. Sometimes you're like, oh, that's so-and-so. And then you look and it's not. It's very, very impressive. Once again, this is the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM, Pittsfield Community Radio, and
WSBR 88.1 in Lee.
Woohoo! Bev Prentice is operating the board for us, as she always does. Thank you, Bev. My name is Jen Glockner. I'm the director of the Office of Cultural Development for the City of Pittsfield. We are talking about all things happening in Pittsfield and beyond for the upcoming June and July. No, we're in July.
We're in July, yes.
June, July, where are we? I don't know. We are in the middle of July, and There are so many things still happening that it's just overwhelming. If you do not subscribe to the Love Pittsfield newsletter, we encourage you to do so. You can email us at cultural.development@cityofpittsfield.org and subscribe, or you can go to lovepittsfield.com and put in your information and subscribe for yourself and get all of this information that we're talking about in the world of, I'm looking at this week's newsletter that's coming out. There's a mini figure trading night on Wednesday, July 16th from 6 to 7 at Bottomless Bricks. This is Legos.
Oh, okay.
It's just phenomenal. Erin Laundrie at Bottomless Bricks and her team are amazing. Tap dance lessons are happening at Cantarella School on Mondays in July with tap dance artist Stephanie Weber. That's at 5:30 on Mondays in July. That information is in our newsletter or on Cantarella's School of Dance website or on our website. There is a special Arts Walk, as we said, special Saturday edition of Arts Walk. The First Friday's Arts Walk continues its 5-month season on Saturday, July 12th from 1 to 4. Participating venues include Berkshire Art Center, Berkshire Theater Group, Clock Tower Artists, Dottie's Coffee Lounge, Downtown Pittsfield Inc., Hotel on North, Marketplace Cafe, New Arts Gallery, Root Streams and Mustard Seeds, and the Soda Chef. The artists at the Clock Tower are on the 3rd floor of the Clock Tower. Among them are Karen Carmine, Deb Carter, Lucy Castaldo, Joni Cholfi, Randy Folds, Marion Grant, just to name a few. And the event at the Colonial Theater on Saturday, July 12th, is the closing reception for the Guild of Berkshire Artists show Creative Diversity. That closing reception is July 12th from 1 to 4 p.m. The Guild of Berkshire Artists Creative Diversity show at the Colonial Theater is among the many things going on. The Pit, it's called. It's a concert series. The Pit Summer Music Series continues at Hot Plate Brewing. Hot Plate Brewing hosts it, but it's in Dunham Mall outside. We've been to a couple of these, and it's phenomenal. It's a really cool setting. Dunham Mall is the pedestrian walkway right in front of City Hall, and it's really cool. There's some chairs set up, or people bring their own chairs. The backdrop is City Hall of the bands. And it's just this really cool vibe, outside summer vibe. So on Friday, July 11th, the Pit Summer Music Series continues with a band called Cold Chocolate.
Ooh.
Cold Chocolate. That's going to be very cool. Cold Chocolate is a genre-bending Americana band that fuses folk, funk, and bluegrass to create a unique sound, all their own. Mike and the team at Hot Plate Brewing have done a great job of curating these musicians that have been a part of this first summer music series in Pittsfield. So we thank them. Those are Fridays that aren't First Fridays. Every Friday that aren't First Fridays. Keep that in mind, Bev. Then they're from 6 to 8 p.m. every Friday that aren't First Fridays. We can keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's the first Friday is the very first one.
It's the very first one. And basically, if you come to Pittsfield on a Friday throughout the summer, there's going to be something going on. Either there's the Pitt Summer Concert Series on Dunham Mall, or there's a 2-block festival of entertainment, music, art, live food, live bands.
Something going on.
Something is going on for the summer for sure. Oh, my goodness. I'm exhausted.
You were right. You said you had a lot of stuff to talk about.
I know. I have a lot of stuff to talk about always, and I'm grateful that you're here to talk about it with me because it keeps it a lot more lively. There's also some mural tours going on in Pittsfield. There's one more in July and one in August, and Jesse Tobin McCulley is spearheading that for the City of Pittsfield. Street Art Stroll, a walking tour. July 12th and August 9th are those dates for those tours, and you meet at 10 o'clock at Car Hardware. Whether you're an art lover, curious traveler, or local explorer, this lively 2-hour guided walking tour offers a dynamic look into the artists and murals transforming the heart of Pittsfield. Led by local artist Jesse Tobin McCauley, the tour will wind through downtown Pittsfield, spotlighting the vibrant murals and painted utility boxes. So you start at Car Hardware. Tour starts at Car Hardware parking lot, 547 North Street, and then you walk a strolling art tour. It's very cool. July 12th and August 9th are the next 2 tours of that. And Berkshire Historical Society is also doing a tours from downtown of, they're focusing more on history, historical buildings and architectural, and as they should be focusing more on history. It's the Berkshire Historical Society.
So logical.
So logical. Look on our website, lovepittsfield.com, for any of the events that we have been talking about. And get out there. Get out there and do all of the things. Get outside to enjoy the outside, but then come to Pittsfield and enjoy all of the events that we have going on, because there are a lot of them, and there are a lot of low-cost or free events. Most of the ones that we have been talking about are low-cost or free events. Berkshire Carousel is open once again, as
Yay.
we learned on the last episode. They're open on Saturdays and Sundays, and you can check them out on social media for more information for sure. And we post all of their special events on our website, lovepittsfield.com. If you have an event happening in Pittsfield, please let us know. We will post it on our website and possibly in our weekly newsletter. lovepittsfield.com is the website to go to for all of this information.
You might even hear it on the radio.
You might even hear it on the radio if you give us your event, if you're lucky. All right. I think that's it for now. What do you think?
Are you sure?
I don't know.
That's quite a bit.
I don't know. This has been the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM and
WSBR 88.1 in Lee.
woo! Thank you, Bev Prentice, for
You're welcome.
operating the board always. Have a good week, everyone.